That's not Skysail. That's Exemplar. That's Skysail. Anomaly discovery chance. Ah, damn it! You were the one person without any skills. Okay, you need to get to scanning. You can help out over on this side. Fine. And we've got another architectural site, archaeological site. Might have been architectural, you never know. Colonies are being developed. Do colony development still cost a small fortune? No. It used to be that colony development cost a massive amount of energy. But it was only a temporary cost. These puns are all going down the drain. Edict price rises with empire size. Ah, and we're over the empire size limit now because we're over 100. The derelict station was once known as the Star Petal, and it was apparently a celebrated luxury resort in this corner of the galaxy nearly 1,000 years ago. A small fleet of tugs would have dragged the station to a new exotic location every year, but Nostia 1 appears to have been its last. For unclear reasons, the station was pulled into the gas giant's atmosphere where it suffered critical damage. Curious.
We grow ever stronger.
And the difficulty's getting easier. A massive crater on Bera 2 appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect that a ship exiting a hyperlane at maximum velocity rammed the planet for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. The Cunning Krill has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site reminiscent of a collapsed hyperparticulate field, but as the ship itself is disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Our efforts to decipher the signals picked up from the Delta Menace have paid off, and we've finally made a breakthrough. While our mastery of their language will not be complete, we have managed to identify them as the Kel Azama Republic, and we are now able to communicate with them should we ever feel the need. On screen. Strategos Straklan in Averta sends regards from the ruling council of the Kelazan Republic. We hope for a productive relationship with your people, but be warned that our military will respond to any transgressions near our space with maximum force. So egalitarian fanatic militarist. So they won't like the fact that we are pacifist, because they're fanatic, but they are egalitarian. Honor-bound warriors. Have little respect for weaklings and pacifists. Hi! Do not interfere with our endeavours, aliens. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has shaken our society to the core. Leaked footage of these bizarre creatures is spreading through the media outlets across the wave breakers, and many citizens have been gripped by panic. Rioting has been reported in several cities of New South Wales. The strange Xenos appear to have achieved a level of technology similar to our own, and they're clearly spacefaring. Whether they regard our species with fear, hatred, or cold indifference is anyone's guess. We should assume the worst. And where are they? Okay, so they haven't actually taken this bit yet. It would be a pain to defend, but there is a... Yeah, Savannah's not great for us. Because remember, because of our ocean paradise, we have -10 habitability on any planet which is not wet. Or is that because we're aquatic? That might be because we're aquatic. That's because we're aquatic. -20 even. Okay, so that is you. Let's send you back over here to start surveying. Yeah. Starting to get locked off. Okay, you were sent home automatically. Fair enough. You are getting some serious mineral usage here. Blimey.
Space charts updated.
That hardly seems fair. I don't have any ship. Oh, there's nobody even exploring over on this side. Well, that science ship, when he returns, can start exploring that. There is another archaeological survey here. Unfortunately, that's locked behind Shinagawa, unless there's a link this way. So there might be, you never know. You might as well continue building. Yeah, influence is starting to become the problem now. A tropical world and a desert world. That tropical world is pretty big. Interesting. So Waterloo Prime is almost done. Also, Nostia needs to have a name. So, more ideas for names. Squissily. Puns. Give me puns. Or things to do with water. That's true. I have been neglecting actually building up resources because I'm an idiot. And forgot that was a thing you could do. Ah, dear. Stupid is. The stupid does. What else have I not developed? I have not developed. You. 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 And you. And you. And you. And you. Oh wait, you're going from all the way up. Hang on, you're already here. You may as well just build these out. Then this one comes down here. Basically all the stuff I've explored today has not been developed. Laguna, name of a French car model. Waterworld we've already got. Camino, Calamari, Watership Down. Watership Down's quite good. Helm's Deep's quite good. You know what, Helm's Deep. I like Helm's Deep. I like Watership Down as well. That one's smart. Helm's Deep Prime. Cool.
Anomalous space-time continuum ahead.
How do we compare to these guys? Like, do we know? Unknown, 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 belligerent. Oh, that's their diplomatic stance. What is our diplomatic stance? Citizen statocracy. Their attitude is incredibly hostile. But that's, I think, because we're inward perfectionists. And they've met somebody else that we have not met.
Space charts updated.
We can spy on them, that's true. Spy network established. We received our first clandestine report from Spy Master Yeg Orlok inside the Kelazam Republic. This marks the foundation of our first spy network within a Xeno Empire, ideally positioned to warn us of their alien and duplicitous schemes. That is a dead end. That is a lot of minerals with an archaeology site. Considering the caretakers here, how did they skip over to this? Yeah, see, I can't actually move there. You're way up here and in fact need to be doing some work. Because you have been slacking! Well, you have basically done all you can down that end. What I really want to do is see more about this area. So make it happen. Sindrin, there is a theory which states that if ever anyone discovers exactly what the universe is for and why it is here, it will instantly disappear and be replaced by something even more bizarre and inexplicable. There's another theory which states that this has already happened. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And yes, Helm's Deep we will start fortifying. In fact, we may as well start doing that now. You, Starbase, upgrade, 200. We have the technology. We have 25 spare housing and 6 available jobs. Wow, okay, already. So you want to take Helm's Deep. I guess we'll go and send up our ships over to there. And we're going to need to assign a admiral. Let's get you. We need to have a proper name. And I need to load up my subscriber list. And this is going to be, I believe, Halleck B. Oops. Halleck y'all. It's Halleck, y'all. And then the Red Tide we're going to send to Helm's Deep. Which we are still in the process of taking. I then think what I am going to do is I'm going to build another industrial district because it's clear that we're going to need more of these. And then our... How do we denote something as... There we go. Vital. Oh, we can only assign one thing at a time? Really? We can't just say... Oh, it's on a per strata basis. Huh. So you've taken away from the pole divers. I mean, we do have more than enough food, so I think that's probably alright. The one I'd like to take away from would be the clerks. For them to promote would be fine. Okay, we've got blue lasers. What can we get next? Fusion reactor. And in fact, with the blue lasers, you stay home. Can I upgrade to blue lasers? Not enough power. I do if I put in armor instead. I want to say fill this, then this. Yeah, like RimWorld. Like, give me a scaling priority. That would be nice. Also, hey Garius. Power usage 15, power usage 0. This does mean that we'll need to repair after every battle, but that's fine. You guys go and get repaired, and then the starbase. Oh, you're going to be working on the repairs for a little while. Fine. I'm not sure about this at all. Okay, so Waterloo Prime has now got a colony on it at least. So they're going to be that much harder to conquer. Though it is a colony of one person with probably no armies. Build me some armies. I really am wondering what their combat capabilities are going to be like. We're receiving a transmission from the Anathurian Theocracy. They appear to be successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased. For the moment. Well met, alien. I represent the Anathurian Theocracy, led by the illustrious Patriarch Trollocs. We rule our region of space under a divine mandate, and so long as you do not interfere with our spiritual affairs, we look forward to learning more about your culture. So they're xenophile, we're xenophobic. They're spiritualist, we are not materialist, so we don't care about that. We'll probably get on with them. We pursue true equality. Do not stand in our way. And the Anathurian Theocracy is down there. Okie dokie. You're right. It's Helm's Deep that's under danger. So, don't build a stronghold. Build the gene clinic, because I need your population to grow. You can import your food for the time being.
A new colony has been founded.
Yeah, the military power on these guys is definitely higher. And there's Helm's Deep. So Helm's Deep. Build the stronghold. Build the armies. And I might even recruit a general for you. We do produce a fair bit of unity. Apparently can't. Probably because there are no armies. Right, and we also need a war goal. Whichever is easier. Humiliate, yeah. If they win this just by attrition without ever actually firing, I'm going to be very annoyed. 2 ships to go. 1.
The fleet has been refitted.
Okay, so we're going to send our whopping 640 fleet here. I mean, the longer they take to attack, the more likely this is to become a starbase, and then we can start fighting back. Because this is the only entrance into my realm. McCoy warriors sighted. For several months now, we've received scattered reports of small numbers of alien mercenaries and privateers operating on the frontiers of our space. They call themselves the Molochi, and they are apparently exiles from a nomadic warrior culture inhabiting the overcrowded space stations in and around Orcum-Fung system. Their passage near our space proceeded without incident, and they warned us against trespassing in Orcum-Fung. There are no Molochi central government to speak of, but the various factions are engaged in constant infighting, and they often launch raids against neighbouring systems. Outsiders! We are the Molochi. Unlike the civilized star nations of the galaxy, we have no single master to lord over us, but I have been chosen to convey the message to you on behalf of the houses. That's nice. You're a fair ways away from me. Oh, can you? Pause. Nuclear devastation. Our survey of Unith 4 has revealed that it used to be a pristine continental planet with a mild climate and as little as 1,000 years ago. In stark contrast, the atmosphere today is extremely toxic. The surface highly irradiated, and the world has long since lost the ability to support life. We've detected signs that the planet was the scene of an incredibly destructive thermonuclear war waged between factions of a relatively advanced indigenous pre-space civilization. What a waste.
Space charts updated.
Alright, so what can we get from you? Hire a leader. Admiral. 2,000? I mean, we can afford that. Very good. The oath has been sworn and the war is yours to do as you will with. You know what? I'm going to hire a general too. Magnificent. That's not the Navy. Evasion, ship fire rate. Yeah, he's good. And unfortunately, because leaders now cost upkeep, Alec, we appreciate your service. Bye-bye. Army damage plus 10. We'll give you... Oops. Him. And we want you to land on Helm's Deep so you don't accidentally get, you know, obliterated.
They wish to speak with us.
Non-aggression pact with the theocratic dictatorship? Absolutely. Agreed. I thought only I could... Oh no, we're not. It's the prideful trait. That means that only you can offer agreements. The archaeologists working on the star petal have gathered sufficient clues and evidence to paint a reasonably clear picture of the station's final days. A stray asteroid impacted the station, knocking it into orbits that would soon plunge it into Helm's Deep's atmosphere. Station-keeping thrusters could not compensate, and the command staff soon issued an evacuation order. Unfortunately, the station only had enough escape pods to evacuate a fraction of the passengers, and mass panic soon erupted. Those who were not trampled to death perished with the station's environmental systems failed as it drifted deeper into the gas giant. Curious. So it is actually the sci-fi version of the Titanic. Okay. The other thing I might want to do with you... No, you guys are fine. We're winning! It's official, we're winning! Skull, Galenus. Have we learned anything about them yet? Does not look like it. How do I see the information on that though? It's in contacts, and then it's colours on espionage. So we're still infiltrating a whole bunch more. Okay.
Our lookouts have detected an anomaly.
An anomaly. Yes. Okay, so we can now upgrade this bad boy with some guns. Do guns and missiles. And then buildings, target uplink. And then our fleet, the Red Tide. You guys enter orbit around Helm's Deep. I would also, I think, yeah, we have the resources for this, like to upgrade you to a maximum size. And set that reinforcement going. I feel shrimpathetic to our spiritualist neighbours. Thing is, with the theocratic neighbours, they like us, we don't like them. True. I'm okay with them liking us, though. As long as we don't end up on a two-front war, it's fine. And you're not currently doing anything. You continue being a little bit audacious and continue exploring. There, Captain Cuddles, y'all. So Waterloo Prime has built the gene mods. Helm's Deep's built the stronghold. That's good. We don't have any soldiers, though. The Exile. The readings originate from a small research outpost, which the Wave Breakers have no records of establishing or indeed authorizing on the surface of Efrip 5. It is staffed by one drifter scientist, a fairly talented and industrious one if their research on Efrip 5 is anything to go by. There is a problem with regards to their identity, however. We've been unable to match them against the official state records, and they refuse to identify themselves, save for stating that they are an exile. They have expressed an interest in returning to New South Wales and serving the Wavebreakers directly, on the condition that the Cunning Krill immediately depart Efrip 5 and no drifter ships ever return there. No, because that's on like a major... Oh, to Efrip 5. I don't think we have any reason to go there. No, we don't. I don't know, is the Exile any good? We have really good scientists. I'm not entirely convinced that we need them. Because I have been very, very proactive in ferreting them out. Usually minimum level 3. I mean, all of these guys are minimum level 3. Oh, except for these. But they will be soon enough. We have 3 Sparks of Geniuses already. How old are they? 66, 75, 45. So maybe to replace Volcanic Carronade. Handy if you lose one, as you don't have to pay influence for hiring. No, but there's an upkeep cost now. They don't cost influence anymore, they cost unity. And I don't want to pay the upkeep. No. Out of the question. Search the outpost. There is nothing unusual about the research outpost itself. It is little but a temporary shelter erected against the savage elements, allowing surface-level planetary study for a limited time. Before it wears down, the conditions become untenable. The outpost of Efrip 5 is nearing the end of its lifespan, but the planet's intense chill has yet to critically degrade the impermanent structure. The equipment, functional, cheap, intended to be abandoned, is well used, and the local databanks are filled with detailed but ultimately mundane accounts of the planet, as well as the simple experiments that were carried out in the harsh environment. Curiously, no closer examination seems to be made of the mineral outcropping the outpost's foundations rest on. Scans by the Cunning Krill indicate the geological formation, a mountain mostly buried under the ice, may be partially hollow. More alarmingly, Ithildren reports that the sole inhabitant of the outpost, the mysterious Exile, has gone missing and is nowhere to be found.